We're going to be looking at the battery change on the Veo 1, Veo 2 and Veo 3 from Oceanic today. It is a user-friendly battery, so it can be done at home for those who are competent and feel comfortable in doing so. So we're just going to run through this as a process to let you see how easy it can be. The tools we're going to need is a O-ring remover, or in your case you can use a cocktail stick. It's just a very small prod to help ease out the O-ring. In the actual unit, when you bought it, you would have had a key, which is looking like this. And at all times, use the original parts from the manufacturer, dealer, supplier. Don't use any subsidies. It's set to these units, so make sure you got the original parts. A cotton bud just to do some cleaning, and a tube of silicone. Now, these actually come in a wrist unit as well as a combination unit, a combi, Navcon, or a double combi unit. This has come out of a wrist unit, so we've taken the pins out and removed the module. And on the back of there, you'll see the actual battery case ring itself. With the key, locate it into the two holes at the top. And on this area here, you'll see there's a key which says lock and unlock. So we're going to turn this clockwise to the unlock position, and that allows the actual ring to come out of the actual groove itself. Like so. And obviously in this case, the back plate has dropped out at the same time. Now this is the most important part, is this O-ring. Do not reuse this O-ring under any circumstances. So we get rid of that, and I always chuck them straight in the bin so I'm not repeating myself. So once that's out, I've discarded the O-ring. There is what they call a battery bar that holds the actual battery in place, or helps to. You can knock that out and it sits in there quite happily. And then just gently ease out the battery and discard that as well. Now, in this case, we're using a Panasonic CR2450. So I'm not going to unpack the new one. This is a brand new battery, so it's fine. So I'm just going to go through the process of taking out and putting the battery back in. So once we've actually removed the battery, there's a groove where the O-ring sits. Just make sure it's nice and clean. There's no debris. With a cotton bud or with a gentle air blow, just get rid of any dirt and moisture or gunge that could be in there. Now with the O-ring, the new O-ring, again, you need to be very, very careful. This literally needs a very small slithering of silicone. So we take the silicone tube, a little bit of silicone, and just smear it all over the O-ring. Do not leave any globules of silicone there. Make sure it's smooth. It's just literally a smear. If you pack it full of silicone, it will leak. You only need a very light smear. It's almost like a lubrication to make it slippery. Put that to one side for a second. Get your battery, make sure it's clean on both sides. Before we put the battery back in, push that brass tab down, because that actually helps to retain the battery in place, and it's a contact for the positive. Slide the battery in underneath and push down. We then have to replace the battery bar, which sits in on the top, like so. So far, so good. We then take our O-ring, making sure there's no hair or muck on it, and we know we've cleaned this area here, and layer that into the actual groove. It should actually just sit there. Don't try and force it or prod it. If you prod it, there's a likelihood you could chip the O-ring and create a leak that way. So just make sure it's nice and softly sat in there, and it sits in the groove on its own elasticity rather than being forced in there. There is a secret with the Veo computer, and that is this is a backing cover, and you push that into the O-ring groove. But before we do that, there's a secret I use, which is the O-ring locking ring. As I said to you earlier on, there's a key here, and there's a lock and unlock here. So if I put my thumb through there, lining it up with that, I know that that is going to lock itself in. So put that down, put this over my thumb, push down on the plate, and it clicks. And keeping pressure on it, slide the ring into place so the back cover can't clip out. With your key, You know it's got to go anti-clockwise because we went clockwise earlier on. Turn, and it clicks. To make sure it's home properly, just push pressure on the ring. If it moves, you know you've not locked. But if it's solid, you know you've locked it in. The process is a very, very simple process. Keep it clean, keep the genuine parts, and do exactly as we've just done in the video, and you'll find the unit will be fine and works dandy. That's the Veo 1, 2, and 3 is user-friendly changeable. Again, it comes under the lifetime warranty, so every year you can claim your free battery, 30 or plus minus days of its original birth date, and you can go and change it yourself if you feel comfortable. If not, I'm sure a dealer can help you out. That's the Veo line of Oceanic computers.